Welcome back to Tabletop Assault. I'm David.
I'm Ross.
And today we're bringing you a 1750 point battle report where I'll be using Tau Empire again.
And I'll be using World Eaters Chaos Space Marines.
So Ross, what are we going to play today?
Today we're going to play Vital Intelligence. How that works is there's going to be 5 objectives on the field. One will be in the dead centre, with the other 4 spread sort of equal distance between the centre and each corner. So you've got like cornering different objectives.
Yeah.
How you score is that basically at the end of each battle round you will score a number of victory points equal to how much that point is worth. To determine how much that point is worth, we then roll 1d6, it will be the person who gets first turn, and that point that is active, so if you roll 1d6 and get a 3, objective marker 3 is worth 2 points, the rest being 1, and you score at the end of each battle round. However, if you roll a 6, all of them become active, all are worth 2 victory points. So you really want to try and be on objective markers at all points, you know, stay in the battle round score. And if they're all active, oh boy, you want to make sure you score as many as possible so you can run away with points.
You've also got your usual caveat, Slay the Warlord, Linebreaker, and as this is a chapter approved 2018 mission, it has First Strike. Let's show you the armies. It's David here from Tabletop Assault, just with a quick message before you guys crack on into the battle report. Just want to quickly apologise, we had a few audio issues with the microphone in this battle report. No missed audio, so don't worry about that, but it just wasn't as crystal clear as we'd normally have liked. We've got a new setup we're currently trying to get working properly, so please accept our apologies here, guys. But that being said, guys, hope you enjoy the battle report, and we hope to see you again soon.
Here's my 1750 points of Chaos Space Marines World Eaters. I have a battalion detachment, so I'm going to have 8 command points to use in the game. For my HQ, I have a Daemon Prince with wings. He's going to be my Warlord with Flames of Spite, and Artifacts of Chaos will be Talisman of Burning Blood. Also got Malefic Talons, 2 sets, and the Mark of Khorne. I've also got Kharn the Betrayer, because what's World Eaters without Kharn? He's got Kharn's Plasma Pistol, Gore Child, and Frag and Crack Grenades, and Mark of Khorne. I then have 1 unit of 9 Berserkers, if you can't tell where they're going to go. They're all on Bolt Pistol, Chain Swords, Frag and Crack Grenades, and the Mark of Khorne. I then have, and also the Icon of Wrath. I then have another unit of Khorne Berserkers, 10 of them, all armed Bolt Pistols, Chain Swords, Frag and Crack Grenades, and they also have Icon of Wrath and Mark of Khorne. The champion is just still using Bolt Pistol and Chain Swords, just keeping it plain. I then also have 1 unit of Chaos Cultists, all armed with auto guns and Mark of Khorne. For my heavy supports, as in battalion, I have 1 unit of 3 Obliterators, Mark of Khorne, just trying to keep it the same. Another unit of Obliterators with Mark of Khorne. I have a Forge Fiend with Hades auto cannons, 2 of them, Demon Jaws and Mark of Khorne. I've got Chaos Land Raider because you know what, they've got reduced in points, let's see if they do any better. They have 2 twin last cannons and a twin heavy bolter and the Mark of Khorne. For my flyers, I have I have a Helldrake with Bale Flamer, Helldrake Claws and Mark of Khorne. And I also have a dedicated transport, Chaos Rhino, with 2 combi bolters and the Mark of Khorne. That's my 1750 points of Chaos Space Marines World Eaters.
Here we have my 1750 points of Tau Empire using a Tau and a Borkan set detachments. So it's going to give me a total of 7 command points to play with, as the Borkan detachment is an auxiliary support detachment, and we'll come to that in a minute. So starting off with the Tau set, we are going to be leading the army today with Commander Shadowsun with the Warlord trait Exemplar of the Callion. She has 2 fusion blasters, her MV62 command link drone, and 2 MV52 shield drones. Second HQ will be a Cadre Fireblade with a pulse rifle, marker light and photon grenades. Troop choices, we have 2 10-man strike teams, all with pulse rifles, photon grenades, and one of the squads has 2 MV1 gun drones. Third HQ is 10 Kroot Carnivores with Kroot rifles. Then have a 10-man Pathfinder team with 10 pulse carbines, 10 marker lights and 10 photon grenades. We then have 3 stealth battle suits, XV25 stealth battle suits. All 3 squads are kitted out exactly the same, so that is the Shazray with a fusion blaster and the 2 other stealth suits with burst cannons. And then last 2 elements of this, well, nearly last 2 elements, but we then have 2 Ghost Keels kitted out exactly the same. The XV95 Ghost Keels have a Fusion Collider, 2 Fusion Blasters, Target Lock and Shield Generator, and they are both carrying 2 stealth drones each. And then the last unit, sorry, in the Tau set detachment is my AX-39 Sunshark bomber with a marker light, 2 missile pods, 2 interceptor drones with their ion rifles, and 2 seeker missiles. We did mention at the start we have a Borkan Sept detachment, and that is going to be the XV-109 Yavakra battlesuit. The battlesuit has an ionic discharge cannon, phased plasma flamer, flechette pod. Its systems will be target lock and advanced targeting system, and it's accompanied by 2 MV-52 shield drones. That is the 1750 points of Tau Empire. So here is the battle map we're playing on today. We've got our sort of chaos map with our blasted lands, sort of ruins, etc. And for the mission we're going to be doing hammer and anvil, so that's this length all the way down to that length there, with a big sort of zone in the middle to fight in. Also, we've got the 5 objectives. So these objectives we've already rolled off, we've already placed them down, placed the terrain as you now see, and we've also rolled off to number them. So let's actually guide you through where the 5 objectives are. So number 1 is all the way up the back here. Number 2 is down here. 3 is on the opposite side with 4 up in those ruins, and the 5th one up on top here with the satellite or the antenna. So yeah, they've got basically 2 and 1 over here, 3 and 4 down here, and 5 in the middle. So what we're going to now do is get our deployment phase all done, and we will catch up with you guys in just a second. So we've finished up deployment, and the way after the roll-offs went, and bear the new scenario, I end up having to deploy my entire army first. So I've infiltrated all the units here, that Shadowsun, Ghost Keels, and all the 3 stealth teams, including all their drones. So they're all in this tower here: Ghost Keels, stealth team, stealth team, stealth team, drones, drones, Shadowsun. Next is the second portion of my army. We have my Sunshark bomber down here on what is my right flank. Pathfinder team, 2 units of fire warriors and the gun drones, Cadre Fireblade in the middle, Crook carnivores, and my Borkan Yavakra Riptide. So that is my deployment. Time to show you the Chaos deployment.
And this is the World Eater deployment. So what have I gone with? Helldrake on this flank, really just sort of working as a bit of harassment. Land Raider with Kharn and a unit of Berserkers, another Rhino with Berserkers inside it. Daemon Prince surrounded by cultists, just so that David can not snipe him, hopefully. Obliterators in the back, put them a wee bit further back because I fear the Yavakra like no one's business. And Forge Fiend down here as well. Yeah.
We should probably mention at this point, if Ross will quickly show you the Tau, how close they are.
Yes.
So, per this new deployment way of these chapter approved missions, my infiltration rule does state I have to be not within Ross's deployment zone, which is about here-ish, and I have to be more than 12 inches away from an enemy unit. But at the point of deploying these infiltrating models, Ross actually had no units in play.
Yep.
So we're going by that this is actually a legal setup.
Yeah, if we're doing the alternate, it might have not been.
Yeah.
But as this is one army deploys and the other one, yeah, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. If I get charge you, I'm okay.
Yeah.
However, the only way I can charge you first
Yeah.
turn, because David automatically gets first turn, is if I seize. Now I've had plenty of people seize me recently and I've failed first turn. Here we go, show me that 6. I've got it there, so here we go, seize time. Oh, so close.
Right, this could be deadly. So, Tau Empire have turn 1, that's great, we needed that because as you can see my army is so close to Ross's battle lines. If I didn't get turn 1 I was going to have an almighty painful charge coming my way, let's not lie about it. So we still have a job to do though, we have to try and thin out these vehicles, get the units out of the vehicles and do the damage. There's a lot of ways to do that, but we all know with Tau it can be potentially hit and miss. So we're going to now roll and see for the objectives if any of them activate. We'll catch up in a second. So we're now going to go quickly see which one of the 5 objectives has the active data. So whether I roll here, if I roll a 1 or 3, 1, 2, 3 or 4, that objective is worth 2 points this battle round.
Or 5.
Or 5, sorry. Yep, that's right, Ross. If I roll a 6, however, then all objectives are worth 2 points. So objective marker 2 is worth 2 points, and I already have marker 2 over here. Finished up the Tau movement, a few things happened. Fire Warriors moved up, Pathfinder stayed the same, Fire Warriors moved up along with the Fireblade. The 2 gun drones moved in there, and the 2 shield drones from the Yavakra advanced over here because I want to consolidate this too as it's now activated. Crook Carnivores moved on over up to this objective. They just simply moved. They used obviously their early advance move as well to move up even closer. We forgot to show you that, guys. Down here a few things have happened. None of the ghost kills have moved. They've all stayed the same because they're already within threat range of their targets. The command drones from Shadowsun have moved on up to that objective. Stealth drones have all stayed the same, but the 3 stealth teams have spread out. We've basically got a massive for greater good bubble happening over here. Every unit is within range of each other. We did the branch Nova charge stratagem for 1 command point on the Yavakra to take the Nova on the weapons and the 3-up shield generator. And that's also gone down a wound, so he's now down to 13 wounds. And more importantly, Shadowsun has decided to call a Callion. She is not moved, so all units within 6 inches of her will basically be re-rolling all hits. I need that because I have some high priority targets I want to wipe out. And the last thing that moved was my Sunshark Bomber. Now Ross doesn't really have any juicy targets out in the field yet for his bomb to really affect the game. So I flew over the cultists, so I'll drop a bomb. There's 10 cultists, they're the infantry keywords, so I get to roll up to a maximum of 10 dice for this. Any 4 pluses, it's a mortal wound, Ross. Here we go. So we lose, that's a really good roll actually. Well, it's 50-50. 5 of the cultists will be eviscerated. Right, marker light time. So I've got marker lights on the Fireblade, Pathfinders and my Sunshark Bomber. These Pathfinders are going to put 10 marker lights into Ross's Helldrake because I've got a Callion over here. They may not really benefit from it. So, should you not do the Cadra Fireblade first? Because he hits really happily. Yeah, we'll do the Fireblade first. Okay. So, he's moved though, so he hits on a 3. Which he fails. I'm now going to go into the Pathfinders, so we need to do this one at a time. First guy, he hits. So the remaining 9 get to reroll 1s. Because the first marker light's on him, so I'll just reroll these 9 here. Looking for 4s, and reroll 1s. So we've got a full section. Reroll that one just for see what we get. Yep, we get a total of 6 marker lights on the Helldrake, so that's the full table of marker lights on the Helldrake. Moving on to the Sunshark Bomber. He's going to shoot his marker light over at Ross's Forge Fiend. This may be a wasted marker light, but we'll see what we get.
What's the rest firing at?
Everything else is firing at the Helldrake.
Okay, okay.
Everything at the Helldrake. So marker light first. Now it is heavy, so I'm actually -1 for this. So I'm hitting you now on a 5+. Well, we get a mark light in the Forge Fiend. Now back onto the Helldrake here, guys. So I'm going to start by shooting 2 Seeker missiles into him. Now because I've got the full marker light table, I ignore the effects of heavy. I'll be hitting on 4s, +1 ballistic skill, so I'm hitting on 3s and reroll hits of 1.
Oof. So you don't need those rerolls.
2 hits, strength 8 against your toughness 7, so 3s to wound. You know what?
I would keep the reroll for later.
Yeah, I'll keep it. So that goes through. It's -2, bringing you straight to a 5-up save.
Yep. We're fine.
Nailing it, Ross. We're then going to move on to the missile pods. Now there's 2 of them, so there's 4 shots. Again, ignoring any penalties here. So it's simply 3s reroll 1s. They all hit. 4s to wound as in strength 7.
Yep.
For 3 wounds at only -1, so it's 4-up saves.
4-up saves. Fail 2, what's your damage?
D3 apiece.
Oh!
Do you want to use any command points?
Nope.
D3 damage. For 5 wounds so far on the Helldrake. And then we're going to use the 2 ion rifles, which... So it's 2 drones that both got with 2 ion rifles each. Yeah.
Oh.
So it'll be 4 of these.
Yep.
I'm going to use the overcharge version because I'm ignoring the penalties for heavy. So these are 4 D3 shots from all these drones.
Yep.
See how many shots first. So 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 4, 8, 9.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because I'm not suffering any penalties against this Helldrake. Reroll these 2 1s. Oh wow.
Oh no.
8 have hit. Strength 8, so it's 3s to wound. It's looking pretty good. So that will be 3, 4, 5 wounds at -1. 4-up save, and it's 2 damage apiece.
2 damage apiece. 4-up save?
Yeah.
So don't fail these. One cocked.
Yeah, it's
But it's looking good. So that's 4 wins.
4 wins. You've lost 5 already, so you've lost 9 wins.
Oh no.
Right, we're going to move into the juicier targets. This ghost kill is going to start by shooting everything into this Land Raider.
Uh-oh.
I could try and do some wins for this and then go for my tile sip stratagem, but I'm going to go with the ghost kill.
Yeah, I think that's a better move.
So, Fusion Collider, D3 shots.
Yep.
For 2.
Okay.
I'll take it. And I get 2 shots from their Fusion Blaster, so I'm going to do these all together.
So that's basically 4 shots.
4 shots. Hitting on 4 is rerollable due to Callion from Shadowsun.
Thank you, Shadowsun.
So 2 hit. 4's to wound.
Yep.
For 2 wins.
Ooh.
Brings you to a 6-up save.
Yeah, so I'm not saving both these. 6-up saves! Nope, I'm not even going to use command point.
I'm within fusion range.
Oh no.
So it's 2d6 picks the height. It's 18 inches, these guns. I've
Yeah.
already measured it. So
Yeah.
6
Oh
wins.
no. And the next one?
2. But I'm not going to reroll.
Oh, you're tempted, aren't
And
you?
I'd have to reroll both though, because it's a cumulative. Oh no,
No, you only
dice.
reroll a dice.
So I'll keep the 2.
You reroll the 1.
I'll get 6 command points, guys. I'm going to reroll the 1.
Okay. Oh no.
5. So I believe that's 11 wounds suffered on the Land Raider.
I know, you're going to use your towel.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, okay. We'll have a think and we'll do the math and work it out.
So I'm going to choose not to do Focus Fire just yet. We're going to do Shadowsun now. Onto the
Land Raider.
Land Raider. Let's get 5 wounds remaining. So
Uh-huh.
these are 2s to hit with her 2 Fusion Blasters. Both hit. 4's to wound.
Please fail.
I've already used my reroll, so
Yeah.
1 goes through.
If you used
6.
focus fire, that would have succeeded.
I know, Ross.
Yeah.
6-up save.
6-up save. Nope. I'm not going to reroll it.
It's too bad a save
It's
to reroll
too
it.
bad a save.
On a 5+, I'm not within fusion range. I'm actually just an inch away, so I don't get to 2d6 this.
Please don't die. Ooh.
2, so you're down to 3. So I'm now going to use 3 command points and activate Focus Fire on the Rhino, the Land Raider, sorry. So I now wound it on +1 to my wound rolls. I was debating what to really do here, but I need to kill that. I need the Berserkers out. So I'm going to use other Ghost Kill into the Land Raider. This may be overkill, but
Just a bit.
I need it. So Fusion Collider first of all.
Yep.
We get 2 shots, plus other 2 Fusion Blasters on him. 4 shots, hitting on 4 is rerollable.
Oh no.
Wounding on 3s because of Focus Fire. So we get 3 wounds, you need 6-up saves, and he is within Melta range.
Yeah.
You
That's
ignore
a
1.
1, yep.
So the first one, Melta,
3 up. It's gone.
he's gone. Does he explode, Ross?
Please don't explode.
That's got.
Don't explode.
No.
Nope.
So that is also my first strike, so I will get 1 victory point there.
So with the Land Raider killed, I've got to see if any of the embarked models get slain. 10 dice on a 1, they're dead. That was cocked. Nope, they're all good.
The Evakra is going to go next. Now the Evakra is going to declare his shots. His Ionic Discharge Cannon will use its Nova Reactor profile on the Rhino Ross.
Yep.
And we'll use the Phased Plasma Flamer Nova Reactor version on your Berserkers out front.
Okay.
Kharn, you head back behind the Rhino.
Yeah.
Sparkle.
So I moved him back there. I thought about going up front, but I think these Berserkers are going to die. Then you target Kharn. So move him, keep him 3 inches back there, and then he'll come out and get you later.
Yeah. Good call. Now it's worth mentioning in the erratas, when you Nova with the Evakra for its weapons, you get the Nova for both weapons.
Yikes.
So we will start with the Ionic Discharge Cannon. That's heavy 3d3 shots. And he has target lock to ignore heavy guys.
Okay.
So it's 7 shots.
Now, do you benefit from Callion because you're a different set?
I will double check for you. So Ross is very right. My Evakra, because it's Borkan, will not benefit from Shadowsun's Callion guys. So hitting a ballistic skill 4 for these, 7 shots, hitting on 4s. Fairly decent, not great, but we get, well actually that's pretty good. We get 4 hits. Now when it's overcharged, it's strength 10,
Yep.
and your toughness 7.
Yep.
So 3s to wound, and any wound roll of a 6 is an additional d3 mortal wounds.
What?
Not good, we only get 2 wounds and no additional.
What's the AP?
-4 due to advanced targeting.
No save.
Yep. So it's straight 3 damage, so it's just 6 wounds. And then the Phased Plasma Flamer, 3d6 automatic hits into those berserkers. Well, that's not too bad. So that will be 12, 14 automatic hits.
Yikes.
Let's get the dice ready. 14 automatic hits, wounding on 3s due to strength 6. We get 3 fail, 4 fail, so that's 10 wounds in total. Now it's -2 normally, but due to advanced targeting, it's -3. So 6 up saves, Ross. You lose 7 berserkers. Stealth Team A is going to shoot all the burst cannons into the 2 berserkers, and fusion into the rhino, and I'm within fusion range, and Callians. So let's go with the rhino first. Head on 4s, reroll all failed hits. We hit.
Uh-oh.
Wounding on 3s. That's a wound. It's -4.
Don't get a save.
No save. And I'm in Melta, so I need a 4+, which we get. Does it explode?
Please don't explode, because it will mortal wound those berserkers.
No.
No.
But that rhino's gone, and we need to get those berserkers out for action.
10 berserkers in this rhino. Do they do okay? They don't. That'll be 3 berserkers killed.
Wow. And then moving into the burst cannons, which are in those 2 berserkers there. So 8 shots, hitting on 4s, re-rollable due to Callian. It's looking not great there, but that's looking much better. So we get 5 hits, wounding on 3s due to strength 5. Yeah, cool. So 4 wins, AP dash, Ross. Oh, sorry, bud.
There
you go.
Go. It's gonna be
3 ups.
3 ups.
Oh.
Oh, they're both gone.
Stealth Team B at the back here. The fusion blasters going into the Forge Fiend.
Mm-hmm.
And 8 burst cannon shots into the newly acquired berserker targets.
Uh-oh.
Fusion blaster hitting on 4s. Rerollable due to Callian. Nope. And I've used my reroll. And then the burst cannon shots into the berserkers. Hitting on 4s. Rerollable. That's a fairly good roll.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So we get 6 hits, wounding on 3s. Wow. Okay, so that's 5 saves to make on berserkers at AP dash.
Okay, 2 up saves. Lost another 2.
And my last stealth team, fusion blaster into the Forge Fiend. I'm just an inch away from being in Melta, and the 2 burst cannons into the 5 remaining berserkers. So fusion blaster. We reroll for Callian. So we hit.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s. We don't wound. And then we've got the 8 burst cannon shots coming right up.
You're due some bad burst cannons now, because they've been good so far.
8 shots, hitting on 4s, rerollable. That's
oh my word!
Good. Okay, so we get 7 hits. 3s to wound. Sure, yeah, another 5 wins.
Yep.
AP dash.
AP dash, 3 up saves, gonna get loads of them. Gonna
You
get
did,
all of
Ross.
them.
It came. Fire Warriors here, 10 shots. I'm going to ignore the Berserkers because I think their charge I'll be able to deal with. 10 shots into the Helldrake, see if we can maybe pick a few cheeky wins off.
Yep.
So I will get +2, reroll hits of 1.
+1.
Ballistic skill. So yeah, so 3s to hit, reroll 1s. Take out those 2s. There we go, because there's 5 marker lights on him, guys. So a ton hit, it'll be 5s to wound. Okay, so we get 2 wins, Ross.
Yep, 3 up save.
3 up save, my friend.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
We're all phase time, so beginning with the Berserkers, lost 5. So leadership 8 means I need to roll basically a 3 or below. I'm going to spend a command point, I don't want to lose 2.
Okay.
I've not used a reroll this, well, in the morale phase. Still lose 1. Great.
I just want to quickly point out, I forgot to use my Pure Tide engram.
Alright.
Which I get to, on a roll of a 6, get a command point refund. Now, I'm going to say I've done tons of stratagems, I forgo that, but I'll at least roll it for this.
No, roll a couple of dice. Remember, you only get it back once.
Yeah, so we'll just got to work out how many times I should do that.
Yeah.
So my Cadre Fireblade has a Pure Tide engram. Ross is being very generous in allowing me to do this. I appreciate that, Ross.
No problem.
And sorry for you guys who've been screaming down the camera, the TV at this point, saying why have you not been doing these. So we worked out it's been 4 stratagems in total been used.
Yep.
So on a 6 up, I'll get a command point back, but I can only ever get 1 command point. I will get 1 command point back. Nice. So I'm up to 3.
Cultists next. I've lost 5, so on a 2+, I lose more. On a 6, I wipe. There's 1 left.
So that's the end of Tau turn 1, and if we're also showing the middle, that was actually very successful. We managed to get rid of a Rhino, Land Raider, ton of Berserkers. We literally got rid of a ton of Berserkers.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, no, you only had 19, and you got 4 left, so 15?
Yep, thanks.
15.
Thanks, that one difference.
Yeah, kill 15 Berserkers. The Helldrake's actually no longer seen as a serious threat anymore, so it'll be interesting to see what World Eaters do in response. The score's 1-0 because I did get first strike. Let's pass it on.
Well, that was a devastating turn for the Tau. Turn 1, losing Land Raider. I mean, David eviscerated that. There was no problem. You know, that reduction points was appreciated. It didn't live. Oh boy, and David's taking the Tau Sept, so his Overwatch is going to be crazy from the Greater Good as well. I've got a really bad feeling I'm going to cause more damage to myself in my turn in the Overwatch. I need to be super clever here, and I can't afford to charge the Evacra, because the Evacra kills anything that decides to Overwatch. I mean, its Flamer is unbelievable. Oh boy, let's see how this goes. Yep, so quickly completed my movement there. Berserkers have gone for this flank here, try and kill this Stealth Suit team. Daemon Prince and Kharn going down this flank. Ignore the Evacra. I had some plans to try and get him. I was like, my Daemon Prince, he rerolls charge. If I go 9 inches, you can't flame me. Then David went, I'm Borkan, I gotta flame you. Damn it, David! So there was no way for me to really avoid that Flamer, and that Flamer kills everything, even in Overwatch. So I'm gonna trust the Obliterators, even though we got 3-up invul to do this stuff. 4 Fiend stayed still, Obliterators moved forward, and that single cultist advanced and got on the objective, because why not? Yeah, no psychics, so let's do some shooting. Shooting phase time, and now David, you want to activate a stratagem?
Yes, I'm going to activate the Neuroweb System Jammer. Use a stratagem at the start of an enemy shooting phase. Pick an enemy unit within 18 inches of your battlesuit commander. Shadowsun in there. And your opponent must subtract 1 from the hit rolls made with this unit and this phase. So I'm just going to put it on. These Obliterators are right there.
I'm just going to activate them first because,
yeah.
going to go after the Evacra because I hate it.
Yeah, I need to deal with it at some point.
Let's see their strength. Strength 8.
Cool.
AP. What's your save? Your save's 3-up, I don't care.
No, it's a 2-up.
It's 2-up?
Riptides are 2-up, I believe.
No, they're not.
Let's go check.
I don't think so.
Sorry for the confusion there. I thought Ross was saying I don't have a 2-up armor save.
No, I was saying you don't have a 2-up invul.
Yeah, I got 3-up invul because of my branched Nova.
Okay. And
8 straight damage.
Damage. 2.
Yeah, okay. That's not bad.
So let's go with this. 3, 6, 9, 12.
Are you within 6 inches of your Daemon Prince? No.
A little bit shy. So it's going to be, I could have gone for it, but you know what? Nah.
You didn't want to feel the charge?
Yeah, and I get to reroll my charge, so maybe I should have. But it's fine. Forced to hit you.
Cause Neuroweb. Oh my word! It's just
my
paid
word!
Dividends.
And there's not even ones I would have got to reroll.
Oh, it just paid itself so much.
No!
How many these were there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Best command points spent in a long time.
6 misses.
Right, okay.
With that one, and then I rolled 2s as well.
3s to win.
Even if the Daemon Prince was nearby.
Yeah, I know. 3s to win.
That one's cocked.
So far it's 3 wins, 3 wins?
3 wins.
There's 1 here, so 3 wins. It's 3-up invul save due to branch Nova charge at the moment. Save them all.
Next Obliterator unit going after the Evacra, cause come on. Strength. 9, nice.
Yep.
AP, I actually don't care about this. Yep. Damage. Damage needs to be high. Damage is high.
D3 damage, sorry, 3 damage.
3 damage. So 3, 6, 9, 12. I'm going to activate Veteran Long Warn them, so I'm going to wound you now on 2s.
Yep.
Gonna need 3 stat, yeah. Be high.
It's not high enough.
It's not good. It's bad. It's okay. It's actually statistical
4,
average.
8 hits.
Yep, 2s to wound you.
Yep, because of Veps.
All wounds.
All
Go
wounds.
Vets. That was a good command point spent. That got me 4 extra
This
wounds.
might kill me.
Well, 3 damage piece is possible.
Yeah, 3 up invul.
Like that.
Well, I've just failed 2 Ross. I've just took 6 wounds already.
Okay, 6 wounds, yeah.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay.
9 wounds.
Uh-huh.
If I lose another one...
Command point.
Yep, wait a minute. I've got 6, 12, 13, so you can't actually kill me.
Uh-huh.
But I'm going to command point that.
Okay.
Saved. So I lose 9 wounds, was that?
Yep, 3 fails, so 9 wounds.
9 wounds, so I'm down to 4 wounds remaining.
Kharn's plasma pistol into the Evacra. Choose to hit, reroll 1s, and if I roll 1 twice, I suffer a mortal wound. Ah, Kharn doesn't care. 3's to injure, you're
Yep.
toughness 7.
Yep.
Forge Fiend's gonna do it. It has 2 Hades auto cannons. Gonna target Evacra, of course. I'm gonna activate Demon Forge, so I get to reroll all hits and wounds on it. So, rolling at 8 shots, hitting on 4s, rerolling all misses. Reroll all those misses.
Looking good.
50%. It's looking not bad.
Okay, there you go. So 5 through.
Yep, strength 8.
4, yep,
Strength 8.
7 I believe.
Strength 8.
Strength 8, so yeah, 3's to win then.
Ectoplasm 7. So 3's to wins, need to be high. I get to reroll all failed.
And you're getting it.
Ah!
Okay, here we go. So it's how much damage a piece?
It is
2 damage
apiece. So 2 fails, you're dead. You've used your reroll, haven't you?
I did, yes, I used it already.
Yeah.
To stop another 3 wounds going on in before.
Die. Please die. Do it. Okay, do it, David. Ah! You need to go down. Ah!
And he's gone.
Does he explode? No.
No, the battleships don't explode. So Evacra goes down, that's a big game changer.
4 bout pistol shots into this stealth team here.
Go for it.
Give -1 to hit, or you just get more cover?
A -1 to hit.
Cool, so it's going to be 4 to you.
Well,
Well,
we'll move on.
Bale Flamer on to your Pathfinders. D6 automatic hits.
4
6,
6, looking
nice.
good.
2, 4, 6. Yep. I believe I'm strength 6.
You are, yeah, so it's 2's to win.
Choose the wins.
What's your AP?
AP -2, I believe, but you are in cover.
Yeah, so I go to a 4 up save,
Yep.
which will put me to 6 up. But double check you're not -3.
It's -2. 6 strength 6, so -2 AP
So-
would bring you to 6. But you're in cover. So
Yeah. So
5 up saves.
no, they're 5 up armor.
Oh,
Cover brings them to 4 up, -2, 6 up saves.
my bad.
They're recon armor. So I lose 3 of them.
Charge phase time. I'm going to do the Helldrake into this unit of Town Strike team.
So this is going to get nasty because everything, including the gun drones, all have for the greater good.
Yep.
They're all within 6 inches of each other, and they're all within range of Cadre Fireblade's pulse rifle buff,
Oh no.
which is anything that shoots pulse rifle, pulse carbine, pulse pistol within half range, which they all are, get an extra shot.
Oh no.
So he's going to actually overwatch first with his marker light into this guy here. Now he's Tau Sept, so on a 5+, it's reroll 1s.
Please don't.
No.
Oh.
So I'll need to count out all the pulse shots. This will take me a while. So in total, with the gun drones, pulse carbines from the Pathfinders, all the fire warriors, it's 93 shots using Cadre Fireblade's extra shot rule.
Okay.
So 93 shots, now I'm Tau Sept, I hit on 5s. We'll be right back. So I got 24 hits. We now wound on 5s. So we'll take all the 5s and 6s out for you. Okay, so you've got 3, 4, 5, 9 saves to make at 3 up.
Okay, so I should be fine. Well,
Yeah, you should be alright.
a third of them I failed, so there should be 3 wins, so don't die. I've suffered 2 wins.
2 wins, you're down to 2 wounds.
Nice.
Charge time.
Charge is going to be super easy, don't roll low.
Nailed it.
Yeah, we're fine. Next charge is going to be these Berserkers. Now, don't know if this is the right move. What I'm going to do is going to put the 2 Berserkers into the 2 stealth teams.
This one here and that one there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, your Ghost Kill is going to have to choose. Does he want to help deal with them, or does he want to help deal with them?
He's going to leave them alone.
Oh,
So I'm not
okay.
activating any for greater good here.
Yeah. So, yeah, go ahead, David.
So we'll do the 16 burst cannon shots because there's 4 guys with burst cannons hitting on 5s due to Tau Sept. Looking very
wow.
good. That one's cocked. So
That's looking way better than it should have been.
yeah, I know. And then it's 3s to win because there's a 5. Not so great that time, but still damage. So that many saves to make.
3 up saves.
Yeah.
Lost 2.
2 have died so far.
Do you want to? No, I need to keep up for the charge in case I mess up with Kharn.
And then fusion blasters from the Shazrays. 1 hit. 2s to kill.
2s to kill indeed.
So 3 of the berserkers have gone down.
So only 1's alive.
Yeah.
It's going to be the unit champion.
And you should make it to either unit.
Yeah. Gonna go with Daemon Prince next. I'm going to declare a charge on the strike team in front and the ghost queue behind to try and get round and do as much as I can.
Yeah. Now I'm going to do something interesting here. So they'll get to Overwatch, he'll get to Overwatch. I'm actually going to, for greater good, that unit of stealth team because they just did natural Overwatch last time.
Yep.
For greater good Shadowsun, and for greater good this ghost queue. It means the ones that are for greater gooding can no longer Overwatch. So in total I've got 16 burst cannons, hitting on
5s.
5s, you're right.
Poor.
So 2.
Yep.
Winning on 6 5s.
Yep.
For nothing, right? But this is where it really matters. The 2 champions have 2 fusion.
5s. Oh,
Not good. Shadowsun has 2 fusion.
Okay.
1's hit. Winding on 3s.
Yep.
There's a wind. Straight to your 5 up demon save.
5 up demon save.
You nailed it! Oh no! Okay, now we've got 2 ghost kills. So there's 4 fusions with them and 2 D3 fusion colliders.
Is this the colliders?
Yeah, to work out their shots first.
Okay.
So 2d3. That'll give me 3, 4, 5.
Oh, okay.
4, 5. Now, that's another 5 fusion colliders and 4 from the fusion blasters. Now they're all the same strength, so I'm just going to roll them all together. Looking for 5s. Bring it home. They've not brought it home though.
Yeah.
2's enough though.
Yeah.
3's to wound. It's only 1 wound.
Only 1. 5
Okay.
up demon save.
Nope.
Gonna spend a command point.
Go for it. You did it. Now we should mention at this point, I'm not refunding them because due to tactical restraint, guys, it's not until the next battle round I can try and attempt, but that is bad for me.
And good for Ross!
You nail it.
So Kharn's free to charge. He's going to declare a charge against everything in the lower levels because none of it can Overwatch now. No for greater good this time. Be high. 9 inches, yeah, that'll give me options. Gonna activate Kharn first, so he's gonna do his first round of attacking onto the stealth team. They are -1 to hit, so he's gonna get 6 attacks, hitting on 3s, reroll 1s. Reroll all failed hits, but I don't count the 2s, so it's -1 to hits. Don't roll 2s, Kharn. Darn it, Kharn. I do get to reroll the 1s.
Go for it.
Nice.
Yep.
3s to injure, because Gorechild makes him strength 6.
Yep, and I'm toughness 4.
Darn it, Kharn, this could go badly. You don't have any.
I doubt it. What's your AP?
AP
Massive.
-4.
AP -4. I get no saves. What's the damage?
D3.
Okay, go for it.
So actually, if I get any less than 3s, you're going to survive here. So I need to get all these in 3 pluses. So
Okay.
first one, dead. Second one, command point, because I need you all to die. Dead. Don't roll less than a 3 here. Dead.
Yep, so they all die.
They're all dead.
It's probably worth mentioning just before Ross moves on. Ross forgot to do Kharn's extra attack.
That's fine. We'll get around to it.
But
He's going to cause more.
He just
carnage.
wiped that unit anyway.
Yeah,
Right.
it's fine. So I'm going to go with this Berserker next. Now I know it looks like he's got a Power Fist, but it's just because the model's cool. It's actually just a chainsword. So he's get 3 attacks normally, +1 for the charge because he's World Eater, +1 for the chainsword as well. Give me 5 attacks.
Cool.
-1 to hit means I'm going to be forced to hit. Darn you, -1 to hit. It's going to be 3s to injure because I'm strength 5 naturally. 2 wounds, no AP.
So 3 up armor saves.
Yep.
1 wound. So one guy, I'll do the burst cannon, goes down to 1 wound.
That was terrible. I'm going to do it again. Come on, Berserkers. So you get to fight twice. Again, forced it. And 3s to wounds. Yep.
3 up armor save. One guy dies and the other burst cannon's down a wound.
Gonna activate the Daemon Prince next. So 4 attacks normally. Might over magic will give him +1 attack, around 5. Charge because World Eater brings it to 6, and then double Malefic Talent brings it to 9.
Cool.
Now, your -1 only works on ghost kills when I'm more than 6 inches away, and guess what? I am in your face.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 2 to hit you, reroll 1s for the Daemon Prince, so yep. Reroll 1.
Go for it.
Lovely.
Nailing it, 9 hits.
I'm going to activate Veterans of the Long War for him, meaning that I now wound you on 2s.
Cool.
And yeah, 2 extra wounds from that. -2 AP.
So I'm going to work out if I want to use any drones here.
So David's correct there, I actually can't activate Veterans yet because I've got to do it before I attack, so fine, no problem. Flames of Spite as well activates, so the 2 6s also cause 1 mortal wound each, in addition to their damage.
So I'm already down to 8 wounds, and then that leaves me with 3 left. Now the problem with that is I'm going to choose to put on some of the drones. I've got 2 stealth drones round the reverse side, guys.
Yep.
So save your protocols, they're within range on a 2+, they'll take a mortal wound.
You might save them, so you might want to do this one at a time and just keep tanking.
No, what do you mean?
So you roll 2+, see if it goes on, and then if you survive...
No, but these aren't shield drones.
Oh right,
so they take a mortal wound and they die.
Oh, like shield drones, man.
So I'm just going to go straight into it. I do have shield drones, they're not here yet.
Okay.
Right, so 2 ups. Yep, so 2 stealth drones will die, leaving me with only 1 save to make, and a 4-up shield generator will ignore it. It's ignored, so he takes the 2 mortal wounds. Sorry guys, I still have another 2 to take because those 6s are in addition, mortal wounds in addition, so I still have 2 more 4-ups to make, which I do.
Oh, goodness.
So he still takes 2 mortal wounds, he's down to 8.
Gonna go with Kharn next, I'm gonna activate Veterans on him, because he'd only be 4s to wounds, but now he's gonna be 3s. So yeah, 6 attacks, he gets to attack a second time. I did declare target as the ghost kill. So 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, reroll 1s. Reroll those 1s. Okay, now there's no other friendly, I think it's within 1 inch.
Yeah, no, you're okay.
Yeah,
You're fine.
otherwise you'd kill the Daemon Prince, which would not be good. Cool. So going to be wounding you on 3s.
4s normally, but vets makes it 3s.
Unfortunately that did not help.
So 3 go through, I've got no more drones to tank as the stealth drones bit it. So your AP will bring me to my 4-up shield generator. So let's hope I make big. And I did. So I fail 1, so it's D3 damage. For 1, I'm down to 7 wounds.
David's remind me, I actually do get an extra attack with Kharn because I did charge. Yep, it's 2 to hit, reroll 1s, 3s to wounds.
Got the vets. We're done.
No. Hildrick time. Hildrick's going to put 2 attacks into the strike team. 5. Whoa,
That double 1.
That's a double 1.
Strike team's going to strike back, so 11 attacks because the Shazwi has +1, so hitting on 5s. For 2 hits, wounding on 6s. For nothing. Stealth suits are going to punch into the Berserker champion. 5 attacks in total because the Shaz raise there. Hitting on 5s. Nothing. The other strike team in the middle is going to strike back at Kharn, so that's 7 attacks this time. Hitting on 5s. 2 hits, 3 hits. Wounding on 4s.
Indeed.
For 2 wounds on Kharn at 3 up. Oh, he takes 2 wounds. Ghost Keel's going to stomp into Kharn, so 3 attacks, hitting on 5s. We'll move on. Into the morale phase, there's only 1 to make, and that's with the Pathfinders. Leadership 7 with the Shazwi, and I lost 3. So on a 5, I'll lose 1 more, and on a 6, they automatically pass due to the bonding knife. 6, they pass.
That is the end of World Eater's turn 1. Not good. Kharn going in, and the Daemon Prince, and really didn't cause as much damage as I'd hoped. The darn ghost kills and their 4-up invul really did tank a lot of the attacks, meaning I just could not get through. Dealt with Uvakra finally. You know, in many games I struggle with Uvakra, I hate it more than anything. And so it's dead. Great. If I had managed to crumple a lot of David's centre, I'd be very, very confident here because his backfield isn't so good. However, he's got loads of fly here and I predict pain. So in points though, David is again running away. We both achieved first strike. We removed a unit in our first runs, so we both get a victory point for that, different to first blood. And David does have the critical point, number 2, giving him 2 extra points. He controls 2 other points which are worth 1. Number 1 here and number 5 up here. and I control 1 over here. Meaning the victory points total will be 5 to 2 to the Tau as we move into Tau, turn 2.
Tau Empire, turn 2, the Borkan side has ran away, we're left with Tau set. It's very simple, we just need to jump back, light up our targets, which will be Kharn and the Daemon Prince, and then see after that, we'll see what else we can maybe pick off. But we're going to roll now for battle round 2 and see about the active tactical objectives. Let's see the active objectives. It's 3, so that is this one down here. This one is worth 2, and the rest are worth 1 for this battle round. So Crook Carnivores have moved on out to get shots at the Helldrake and still within line of sight of them and holding the objective. Gun Drones moved on out. Fire Strike Team moved back. They're all just going to try and lay into this guy, except for the unit that fell back. Over here, I had to fall back the Ghost Kills, I had to fall back the Strike Teams, they all have the fly keyword so they can do that and still continue to shoot. I moved down the Command Drone and I also moved down the, the Shield Drones. Now, the Warlord trait for Shadowsun, she's going to stay still so she can take advantage of her Warlord trait to reroll all field hits. And we're going to use the Command Drone in just a second. And then secondly, over here my Sunshark Bomber moved over, pivot 90, moved straight over. I couldn't fly over anyone to drop the bomb. That was unfortunate. Should have said there, the Command Link Drone is going to be buffing the closest to Ghost Kill him right there. Cadre Fireblade's going to start off the shooting by putting a marker light into the Helldrake. Hitting on 2+ because he hasn't moved. We get 1 marker light, so reroll hits of 1 on the Helldrake. Sunshark Bomber's going to put a marker light into the Forge Fiend. Now, I will be -1 to hit here, so I'm hitting on a 5+ because the marker lights are heavy.
What's the rest of his shots going to?
Oh no, I don't think he actually does get -1 because it's a vehicle firing a marker light, so he hits on a 4+, and the rest of his shots are all going into the Forge Fiend.
Okay.
Sunshark Bomber is going to put his marker light into the Forge Fiend. -1 to hit here due to heavy, hitting on 5s. Don't get it. We're now going to go with the Missile Pod. I've got 4 shots because I've got 2 Missile Pods. These are assault weapons, so hit.
So they're going into what you didn't.
Oh, sorry, everything into the Forge Fiend.
Yeah.
Sorry. Missile Pods hitting on 4s for 2 hits. Wounding on 4s, because strength 7. For 2 wounds. It's -1.
So, Fire Up Demon.
No 4-up save.
Normal, but I nailed it.
Oh, right. Are you not 3-up armor?
I'm 3-up armor, but that's
fine.
saved.
That's fine. You know what? I'm just going to risk it for a biscuit. I'm going to overcharge the 4 ion rifle shots.
Okay.
So that was, sorry, 4 shots. I mean 2 ion rifles per drone. So it's 4 D3 shots overcharging these. So we get 9, 10, 11. Pray I don't roll a 1 here, Ross.
I think you only suffer 1 mortal wound per 1
No,
you fire.
the drone dies.
Oh, the drone dies.
And that takes away the ion rifles.
Okay.
So 11 shots. Oh. Now I'm doing this at heavy.
Okay.
So hitting on 5s and 1s and 2s will kill a drone.
So your drones are dead?
Yeah, but I'm giving up in the flyer here.
Okay, okay. Goodbye, drones.
2 drones will die.
Yep. If you rolled them separately, that might have kept 1 alive.
But look how many hits.
Yeah, that is actually a phenomenal amount of hits for 5s to hit. Okay.
So the 2 drones are gone, so iron rifles are now dead because they'll suffer a mortal wound each.
Yep.
And it's just those models that die, it's not the flyer itself.
Yep.
So these are now wounding on 3s, strength 8. It wasn't worth it. -1, Ross.
So that is a 4-up save.
Yeah.
Not worth it at all.
Well, he's lost all his guns. So I'm going to do these Fire Warriors and these Pathfinders shooting all their Pulse Carbines, all the Pulse Rifles into the Helldrake. I know I shouldn't do both units at once, but they're not able to shoot at anything else.
Yeah, and the stats are all about the same.
Yeah, so it's 51 shots due to, they're all firing within half range at this target due to Fireblade. Hitting on 4s, reroll 1s. We'll be back in a sec. Out of the 51 shots, 19 of them missed after rerolls. 5s to wound you. It's looking bad for this Helldrake.
Yeah, I think
very bad.
He's gonna be toast.
There's a ton of wounds there, Ross.
Yeah.
AP dash though.
3-up saves. Don't count drop dice. Nail it! Oh, he's
No.
so dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He's only got 2 wounds remaining. Does
Yeah.
he explode?
Does he explode? No.
Helldrake is gone. Stealth team is going to put everything into this Berserker champion, because if I don't, some of these units might not be able to shoot at Ross's characters. So burst cannon first, hitting on 4s, no rerolls. So one has hit, and then we're wounding on 3s. So wound Ross.
Okay, 3 up save. Command point.
Really?
Well, it's gonna.
You don't want to save it for their invul saves?
Well, if I survive this, Ghost Kill has to go on him.
No, because other stealth teams will just shoot at him.
Yeah, let him die.
Strike team here is now going to lay everything into Kharn. Bear in mind the new character rule, because they're both under 10, I can kind of choose which one of them I'm going to go with Kharn. Yeah. Burst cannons, 8 shots, hitting on 4s. Oh my lord. That one was a hit.
Yeah, that was it. Don't die, Kharn.
So 5 hits, 3s to wound. That's 4 wounds.
3 up save for Kharn. I have to use command point to save him.
Now yep.
Oh, he's dead.
He's dead.
No, he's dead.
Oh, his armor save, yeah.
Yeah, so I rerolled that.
Yeah.
Gave me 1 wound. Do you want to see if you Sekia it back?
I don't get Sekia.
No, you're Pure Tide Engram.
Pure Tide Engram. Pure Tide Engram. Nope. But he's down to 1 wound. Fusion Blaster. It doesn't hit. Shadowsun is now going to put her 2 Fusion Blasters into Kharn. She has the Exemplar of the Kallian Warlord trait, so she will, because she's not moved, reroll all field hits. 2s to hit. 2s to wound. It's 2 wounds, it's straight to 4 up invul.
Don't die, Kharn. Oh, he's dead.
You've used your reroll, haven't you?
Yeah, so do I roll 2d6?
Yeah.
Damage you call it. Melted him into the sun.
Not by much, but yeah, Kharn is toast. Closest go skill that's command drone linked at the moment, which means reroll hits of 1, is going to put all his fusion into the Daemon Prince, who's got full wounds. So 2 Fusion Blasters and Fusion Collider for D3 shots. For another 2, so that's 4 shots. Hitting on 4s, reroll 1s. Oh no!
Wow.
That's cocked.
Nope.
Oh no, everything missed. And the non-command drink lone ghost kill straight into the Daemon Prince, so D3 Fusion Collider. Oh no, so only 3 shots, is not looking good. 4s to hit, no rerolls. Nothing. Not good. Right, that's the end of Tau turn 2. You know what, I'm actually disappointed. Yes, we got the Helldrake and yes, we got Kharn, but what else did we get? Nothing, really. We lost 2 Inceptor drones, which are actually quite good for what they do. That was my greed. Yeah, we'll pass it on to World Eaters turn 2.
So a bit of a bad turn for the Tau there. Can I capitalise on it? It's going to be a wee bit difficult here. Daemon Prince alive, still can do some damage. I've got Obliterators and I've still got the Forge Fiend. I really need to cripple David's centre, like, it's imperative. Need to deal with strike teams, do some damage there, see what we can do. Still very tricky, but if I cause damage here, it could swing the game quite significantly. Let's give it a try. First up, the movement phase for the World Eaters. All that really happened was Daemon Prince moved in. I've got to deal with strike teams in combat. I can't quite get in that space without being within an inch of models to get to the ghost kills, so that's not going to happen. But I can at least deal with strike teams. Maybe the Obliterators might do something on the ghost kills. Forge Fiend's going to stay still. I don't want to move any of them closer because David could then move and then charge them, and then he falls back in fire and I do nothing, which is tricky. Cultist, single guy. Yeah, he advanced down here. He won't reach this objective yet, but you know what? He'll keep going for it because why not? Let's get shooting. Gonna start shooting by going against the Forge Fiend, who's going to activate Demon Forge. I'm going to strike onto this stealth team here.
Want the wall away?
Yes, want that wall. If I can remove that wall, I can maybe get into a ghost kill on the charge. So 8 shots, hitting on 5s because you are -1, but reroll all misses bar 4s because -1. So let's do this. Hades all cannon. Terrible. Remove the 4 the forks. Can't reroll that.
Gives a -1.
Yeah, reroll all these. Show me 5 and 6s.
Nice.
Much nicer.
So you get 5 hits in total. That I did not expect that, but hey.
3s to wound.
You know what strength 8?
Strength here.
2s to wound.
Oh, 2s to wound.
Because I'm toughness 4. It's a stealth team.
Well, I
Mine.
get to reroll all.
Yeah, you do indeed.
So.
Yep.
Yep.
Now it's -1. You said.
Yep.
So it brings you to a 4-up save.
You 3-up normally.
Yeah.
Ooh, go for it.
That's enough to kill them all. So stealth team is wiped. I also do get to do the Pure Tide engram. I forgot.
Yep. 6, you get a command point back.
No, but those stealth team is wiped.
First Obliterator unit is going to try and take out the stealth team.
One next to the Demon Prince.
Sure. So strength, want this to be a 3. Yep, that's high enough. Going to be AP -2.
-2. So strength 9, -2, damage.
Need this to be high.
D3. It's damage 3.
Yeah. So
This will probably wipe them.
3, 6, 9, 12. Now it's going to be forced hit.
Yep,
Sure,
because of -1.
Yeah, not bad. It's not great.
It's only 2 models, so it's enough.
Yeah. It's going to be 2 to injure.
Mm-hmm.
For
Oh, 2 ones.
-2 AP.
So I need to do this separately. No, yeah, because one guy's already dead.
Yeah.
I'll just say it doesn't matter. So -2 AP.
Yep.
-2 AP, so 5 ups. Alive.
Oh, gosh darn it.
So the guy who's wounded dies.
And the other Obliterator unit, I'm going to go after these stealth drones because I really don't like them. And the more drones you've got, the more you're going to mitigate attacks. So, gonna be strength. 9.
Yep.
AP. Just -1.
Mm-hmm.
And damage, doesn't really matter, she's got 1 wound. Cool.
So
3, 6, 9, 12. -1 to hit.
yep, because the stealth drones.
Cool. Because they would have actually caused -2 to
-2
hit.
with the ghost skills if you target them.
So yeah, so it's going to be forced hit. If I wipe these, it would be all better. Yep, that is
It's looking good.
good. 2 to injure.
Still looking great.
And what was my AP again?
-1, but they're 4 up, so 5 up saves
Yeah.
for 2 damage apiece. It's enough. They are wiped.
So my Demon Prince is going to go for it. Declare a charge on this self-suit, this ghost kill, and these drones.
Now I should actually mention we had a slight mistake the last time Ross charged. My Shadowsun would have also got to use her Warlord trait in Overwatch because it doesn't define any phase that she gets to reroll all hits as long as she's not moved. It doesn't define a phase, player turn or anything, it just says as long as Shadowsun hasn't moved that turn. So...
Is it just shooting attacks or all hits?
all hits.
Oh nice, so she's doing combat as well.
Yeah, I don't know why I'd want to do that.
Yeah, I mean.
But it will mean that she actually gets to reroll all hits here. So, we'll start off with the Shaz Vray in front of the Demon Prince. Fusion Blaster hitting on 5s due to Tau Sept. Great start. 3s to wound. That's a wound.
5 up in ball.
Oh no, you're definitely a Melta and you're out of command points.
I am indeed.
So, oh no! So he takes 1 wound. Right, Shadowsun's gonna shoot next.
Yeah, 5 up.
5 up rerollable.
Oh.
3s to wound. That's a wound. Nope.
Okay, 2d6.
Definitely melt up. So you've lost
Show me double
1.
one again. Show me double 1 again.
So you've lost 4 wounds so far.
Yeah, okay, I'm still alive.
Ghost kill time. Oh, by the way, I should have mentioned for greater good, obviously, guys.
Yeah.
4 fusion blasters with the 2 ghost kills and 2 fusion colliders at D3 shots apiece. So that's now 3, 4. So that'll be 8 fusion shots in total. The command drone does not take effect here. So these are hitting on 5s. Oh my lord, I'd be worried.
You've got some 4s, you've got 1 more 4,
Oh,
but
sorry.
still.
So half of them have hit.
Oh, okay.
3s to
Show me
win.
4 1s, show me 4 1s or 2s.
That one's got.
Yeah, that one's got.
So 2 wins so far.
Show me double 5.
Nope.
Oh, I've not got any, so
4 wins so far you've lost.
I've only got 8 wins, so 4
4
plus I'm dead.
on 2d6. You're dead. The Overwatch has stopped, and that is a dead Demon Prince.
And that is the end of World Eater's turn 2. What could have been a glorious turn. You know, Demon Prince, you know, last time survived so much Overwatch. It did not work out as well this time. Unfortunately, obliterating himself for the Tau's greater goods. Now, in terms of points, David has 2 non-data ones, and I have 1.
Yeah,
bringing the points, I think, 7 to 3, and David also got Warlord kill. giving him 8 points to 3. On that note, I am going to concede here. It now comes down to a game of firepower. Now, the Forge Fiend doesn't really do well without Demon Forge. I've ran out of command points. The Blue Rares can do okay, but I think David's turn with that many fusion now coming at me is going to be, you know, he's got a choice of either getting in fusion range or he's going to activate Genius of the Callion.
I could also just run away.
You could run away. I mean, I do have a very healthy range as well, but I think your next turn of obliteration, I don't want to endure it. You're running away with points. Your backfield units are going to come up and start picking shots. Nah, David, good game.
Good game.
Got some skills, but not as many as I hope.
Right, guys, thanks for watching. That was actually quite bloody. Both sides taking chunks, a lot of big key units getting removed. Tal came out with the victory in the end, but I think it was due to Overwatch, really.
Yeah, so a couple of things in that one. Essentially getting first turn was a real big gambit for you. If you didn't get first turn, that would have been devastating. You did say to me before the game, you're like, Ross, you've done really bad with Tau, I'm going to show you how it's done. And I was expecting like Riptides and everything, and then you come out with Ghost Kills. I was like, alright, cool. Low amount of shots, and when you're only hitting on 4s, that can be super risky.
It is, yeah.
But you did a fantastic job with it. Overwatch was devastating. There was that one round where it failed.
Yep, it did. It was poor.
And I thought, oh, I'm going to pull this back here. But just having really, really strong shots where you can fly, pull back, and then shoot again, did prove to be absolutely devastating.
The actual minus is to hit the Ghost Kills and Stealths didn't really play too much effect in this game. No. What really played their survivability was the 4-up shield generators and the Ghost Kills. That was worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, stopped Kharn in his tracks.
Yvakra was actually really disappointing. Did damage, but didn't last long enough.
Yeah.
You effectively with the Obliterators, and I think with the help as well of the Forge Fiend, just took it out.
Yeah, even with your -1 to hit, essentially sort of nullified it, when usually I'm terrified of Yvakra. I think that's a very good unit, but it didn't last too long.
Yeah. I would say overall though, still not disappointed World Eaters. They do a bit of help and support. We're working on that in the channel. We're trying our best to buff up our Chaos Forces, new vehicles on the way, etc., which will hopefully fill that gap. But stay with us. Chaos Spacians will make a return, and they'll make a triumphant return as well, we hope.
Yeah, we've got loads of things in production for them because we know, well, there are Chaos Spaceman fans, so there's a whole bunch of new toys coming their way.
So thanks for watching. We hope you like, share, comment, subscribe. Check us out in the links down below for our social media on Facebook for the projects we're all working on, along with our Patreon link if you'd like to support the channel, help us grow the content we want to bring to you guys. So with that, thanks again, and we'll see you in another Tabletop Assault Battle Report.